Hey Retro Gamers, this is Flavor. I want to show you a Craigslist deal that I got, and then I'll tell you what the deal was. Check this out. Came with NES, another NES. You can see they're not in the best shape. Third NES. Fourth NES. As far as I understand, these came from a guy that repaired stuff. I don't know if these ones are repaired. I don't know anything about them really other than what you see. But you can see, like I said, it's kind of in rough shape. I mean, it's missing the door and all that kind of stuff. But all these ones that I showed you so far, all of these four, I tested and they work fine. And then I got another one here that I tested and I couldn't get it to work. I don't know what the deal is yet. Maybe it's something simple. Maybe it just needs to be cleaned. I don't know. I don't think all of them are open like that, but a bunch of them are. Now, I'm going to go off screen here. I can show you some of the other stuff that I just have kind of poured out here. You can see, look at all kinds of AC adapters. Bunch of controllers. These controllers here are the controllers that I haven't checked out yet. I just got done testing a bunch of controllers and I'll show you those in a second. There's a lot of AV cables and that kind of stuff. Just random parts, like boards out of controllers, PlayStation controllers, cables, extension cable. This looks like a GameCube RF adapter. You can see Super Nintendo, N64, all kinds of stuff here. Over here, here's a duffel bag full of the controllers that I just got done testing. These ones in here are the ones that didn't work so far. Like I said, I haven't tested them all. These ones in here, there's probably about 5 or 6 that didn't seem to work. In here, these ones worked, but there's some kind of problem with them, so I'm like, this one has a problem with the A button. I think it's just kind of sticky or whatever. And then inside of here, if we open up the duffel bag, we got NES Advantage, works fine. NES Advantage works fine. Full joystick works. This crazy controller, Wing Commander Family Computer, I don't know. NES controller that works though. And all these controllers work. I mean, there's probably, 15 of them in here. And so that's it for what I have down here. I don't know if you maybe saw some of the other stuff in the background, like the MVS stuff. That's not part of the deal, just all these cables that I just have thrown about here. Because I just threw them out here and tried to figure out what's what. So I'm going to take you out in the garage. I got a few more pieces out there. Alright, out in the garage. It's kind of hot out here, so I'm going to try to do this quick. We got NES headgear. We got some random games. No NES games. Genesis sports game. Got a box. Dracula's Curse. N64 box. Alien box. I think this game might actually be in here, but it's just Bulls versus Lakers. Whole bunch of junk in here. More controllers. Like a knockoff NES Advantage kind of. But that one's a wireless one with some kind of wireless deal. Haven't tested any of this stuff. There's another controller kind of like one that was showed you down in the basement. And all this are just parts out of NES. Some more controllers in here. Just controller parts. This, I'm not sure what end that is. That's a PlayStation controller. I don't know, all kinds of stuff. A lot of cables, AC adapters. Another wireless deal, RF stuff, but there's a lot of stuff like this that's just like taken apart, never put back together. Don't know if it works. Probably don't really care. probably a bunch of this that's just going to end up in the garbage. A lot of parts for Super Nintendo stuff. Which brings me over to the final box here. Got a Sega Master System. For whatever reason, it's opened up. Don't know if it works or not. Haven't tested that. I'd like to try that one out. And I think there's cables and stuff for that. Got a bunch of Super Nintendos that look like this. You can see them all in here. Super Nintendo that looks pretty much complete. Don't know if it works. Really only tested those NES systems and the controller because I figured that was something I could kind of get rid of easily. Because I can't hold on to all this stuff. I'll definitely keep some of it, but NES, or there's NES parts there. I mean, there's just all this Super Nintendo. Mostly in here, I think it's Super Nintendo. There's some more NES parts down there. A bunch of manuals, kind of old manuals, some little posters and stuff. You know, if you guys know anything about any of this stuff, whether it's worth anything or anybody cares about this kind of stuff. I mean, they're just the posters. Down here, more NES parts. I thought there was some more Super Nintendo stuff, but it's mostly just boards and stuff like that. I have no idea if any of that stuff works. Power Rangers, NBA, another poster. Now you're playing with power. I mean, I assume some of this stuff has got some value to some people. Probably people would like to have the poster and stuff. But mostly I'm just looking for a few parts, and then I'm gonna keep some of it. I don't have a Master System, so I want that. And hopefully that works. I'll need to get some games for that. I didn't have any games. A few other things in here. So there you have it. That maybe you can see I'm kind of sweaty from being out in the garage. It's really hot and humid out there today. There you can see it. I got all that stuff. So the deal was, out in town where my wife is from, we were going out there, so I checked out Craigslist, and there was somebody on there that advertised all this stuff. Pretty much all they said was I think they said 2 boxes full of Nintendo stuff. Is pretty much what they said. And I contacted my brother-in-law. I said, "Can you go pick this stuff up?" I didn't, I like to haggle with Craigslist stuff. I might have another video coming up about some stuff that I got on Craigslist that I talked the guy down a bit. But that wasn't the case here. I wanted my brother-in-law to get over there, get the stuff, and then we went out there for vacation over the 4th of July. So he had it all there for me. He paid $40 for all that stuff. $40. Ended up being 3 boxes of stuff. When we came back, we have a van. We ended up stowing some of the stuff. We have a stowaway seats in our van, so I just dumped cables and controllers under the seats because we didn't really have anywhere to put all that stuff. But yeah, I think it was a great Craigslist find. I think that I'll do okay with it. I'll get some parts I want. Especially, I really hope that Master System works. I gotta try that out, and I'll let you guys know. I'll show you guys a Master System if that works out for you. I think that's it. I'm hoping to get some PlayStation 2 and GameCube stuff on Craigslist maybe tomorrow, and I can get that up, but we're going out of town again, so I don't know if I can get that up. I've really been meaning to get more YouTube stuff going on, but real life takes its toll, and that's how it goes. Alright, see you guys later.